Okay, I'm just playing around with something else here tonight. I'm just going to demo this to you. It's a bit of a mess on my screen here, but I'm going to hit test play, show you what I'm doing. I thought I would work on animated ocean waves, so I'm just going to zoom in a bit here so you can get a good idea. And so what I've done is this is the stock sand from the desert, and I've made this animated surf, and you can see I'm just going to go overhead so you can see it, pretty much straight down, but it's not quite perfect lining up to the ocean, animated ocean. I'll probably make an animated ocean that lines up and is a transition between the two. However, it does give me that little bit of surf, a nice gentle surf on the beach against the sand, but I can't actually use it in the rounded corner mode, and I'll show you why, although that looks really good there and gives me some ocean. If I change this over to rounded, which would be nice to be a little more organic, and then I change this guy over to rounded, and I jump back in, what you're going to see here is these little blue chunks where the rounding happens. So that's fine over here, except where we get to this beach, it doesn't work. And it's not good over here because what happens is this back ocean is rounded into the front of the tile because it steps down from the sand, so it's a transition, and instead of being this sand transition edge, it's using the transition edge off this ocean and wanting to carry it forward, so it just takes the back and patterns it forward. So that isn't working for me, so what I have to do, I might be able to find a way around it, but if I go back into my resources and change this to no, hit test play, I can leave rounded edges on the surf itself. I just can't do it on the sand that adjoins it. And then as you can see, that looks a lot better. But what it's going to do is it's really going to limit me to square surf. Now what I might end up doing is making custom surf tiles that are rounded surf tiles and custom sand tiles that are rounded sand tiles, already rounded in the tiles in order to make those look more realistic. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go with that forward, so what I might do is just carry the waves up to the edge, and then they'll peak transition onto there, and then yeah, I don't know, I'll have to play around with it and see what works. But you can see that my surf looks really good anyway. My sea foam hitting the sandy beach, and then the transition into the ocean behind it, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. See you in the next one.